To tell the truth is not always easy. Ephesians 4:25. So stop telling lies. Let us tell our neighbors the truth, for we are all parts of the same body. Can practicing love and respect lead to acting too nice, even when you feel hurt or irritated by something your spouse does? According to the emails I receive, it is no small problem. Husbands and wives seem equally affected by the idea that living the love and respect way means you must keep the peace by remaining silent to avoid conflict. They have mistakenly concluded that somehow it is best to remain quiet when feeling unloved or disrespected. They reason that if they were really spiritual, they would not have negative feelings. So when irritations happen, they suppress those feelings. We tell them that while they mean well with this approach, it is not healthy to be too accommodating on matters that matter. In fact, avoiding the real issue, feeling unloved or disrespected, can actually be unloving or disrespectful in the long run, and the crazy cycle will hum. It may be tempting to avoid potential conflict by saying nothing, but Scripture does not advise this approach. Where there is a time to be silent, there is also a time to speak, Ecclesiastes 3:7. And as difficult as it may be during those times to speak, we should speak the truth. Your spouse deserves the truth from you, even if you are prone to put yourself in neutral and let others push you around. Take small but steady steps to learn to decode your negative feelings, and then be honest with your mate. The key, of course, is to tell the truth, gently. Unfortunately, it is all too easy to be honest in a way that triggers an argument, which escalates into a fight. Then it's natural enough to conclude that your spouse did not want to hear what you had to say. Not so. The way in which we speak incites the conflict, not the content. So we need to change our speaking ways, as did one wife who needed to speak up truthfully in order to clarify what her husband was feeling, as well as to make clear how she was feeling. She explained, "My biggest struggle is with assuming that he is thinking bad things about me. And with reading bad intentions into his innocent statements, gradually I'm learning to communicate my fears to him, to react in a more respectful manner when I'm feeling hurt, and to accept the love that he shows me in so many ways." This lady gets it. Today's key verse is positioned within a larger context that has much to say about Christian relationships, including marriage. Writing to the Ephesian church, Paul says, "Throw off your old sinful nature and your former way of life. Instead, let the Spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes." Ephesians 4:22-23. Then in his first specific suggestion for how to do this, he says, "So stop telling lies. Let us tell our neighbors the truth, for we are all parts of the same body." When Paul says we are all parts of the same body, he speaks of the church body, which certainly includes all married believers. Then too, who is a closer neighbor than your spouse? Your spouse deserves the truth from you. Do your best to tell it with love and respect. Ask the Lord to empower you to speak the truth to each other humbly and gently when feeling unloved or disrespected. Ask Him to help you understand that it is futile to let these things go by, because a good spouse shouldn't feel this way. Thank Him in advance for helping you have a marriage where there is ever-growing love and respect. One couple I know puts little signs around their home that say, "Talk to me like you love me," and "Talk to me like you respect me." What better way to make it easier to tell each other the truth?